This might not actually be the reason, but could be. Let's get into this game here in the top right. And we have the Yellow Terran, like I was talking about. This is a match that I casted yesterday with none other than Ben or Sokolevsky from IVD. We got zGT.Pasildan. Now, I kept calling him Palisade and Paladin last night. I'm going to try not to do that. I'm going to try real hard. And his opponent in the bottom left, the Blue Terran, he is LaG.MentalitY, or LaG as he was formerly known. I'm not sure if he's going to go back to that. I do think that was a good name. I liked Anwis. Can you give me some seconds? Okay, so he wants a break. Maybe he can fix my leg. Oh boy, Pasildan is lagging. I hate lag. Except for, my team. But I actually love and hate lag. Huh. That's interesting. Having a name like lag just kind of lends itself towards having those situations where someone's like, I hate lag, and everyone's like, why? Why do you hate lag? They're a great team. They're like, no, I don't mean the team lag. I mean the thing lag. And they're like, okay, this is officially really awkward, and everyone's just really quiet about it. But you know what? We got to move past that. Got to move past it. So we're just waiting for Pasildan to get his game lag down. Oh boy, he's actually maybe dropping here. The internet hates us so much. Why? Oh, nope, not dropping. He's probably alt-tabbed or something. No, he's alt-tabbed again. So, oh, it's Obama? Oh yeah, is Obama been fraud? And you were completely right. You got me, dude. Well, now we're going back into this game here. So, I gotta say, I mean, from what I saw yesterday, both these players kind of want a macro. There was a proxy barracks in one of the games last night. Like proxied Reapers, and it kind of ended quickly, but that was all that really happened. That was actually on Daybreak. So I suppose that could happen again. I think the SCV would have been sent by now, though. It was a proxy Reaper. Oh, no, that didn't work. It got shut down really hard. It was proxied Reapers by, I want to say Mentality. Maybe it was Pasildan. I don't remember who it was. But it was the player spawn on the top right. The barracks was, like, here. Oh, over here in the tech lab. Yeah, he actually left very quickly after trying that build. Didn't go quite so well. So we got these barracks walling off. Mirror build so far. This just kind of says, these players are both really good. They both want to play standard. They both, respect each other to a point where they're not going to try anything weird or cheesy. Always love to see games like that. SCV now scouting for Pasildan. Obviously, Mentality's SCV is already in Pasildan's base. Checking all that out. Actually, the orbital here has started a good bit earlier for Mentality. He just seems to be a little bit earlier with everything. His depot is generally earlier. Actually, Mentality is going to be going CC before depot, so his depot is going to be later in this position. But the first depot that was made, Mentality is just a little earlier. Maybe that leg is slowing him down a little bit. That would be unfortunate. Definitely don't want that to be the case. So the CC's now started for Mentality. Should be started very quickly here for Pasildan. Come on, command center. Yeah, no, not yet. Yeah. Looks like an SCV walked up in here and died while I was waiting for the CC to go down. But you know what? That's okay. His 2 Marines are now out. Going to be able to protect his dudes pretty easily. Nothing really crazy going on anyway. There's another barracks being built here for Mentality. So maybe he's going to go into some quicker bio. I'd definitely be okay with seeing that. Third barracks goes up. Yeah, I actually felt a little bit like too. 2 gas now being built for Pasildan. He's about 2 supply ahead, but that's because he built that depot earlier, delaying his command center. As soon as the command center of Anwis finishes, he's going to be able to produce SCVs, and that supply difference will just go away. Yeah. He's actually quite a bit ahead here. As far as when this is going to be built. It's going to be about a third ahead, which is a pretty big deal. It's not negligible at all. 3 Marines and an SCV are on the map for Pasildan. Looks like the SCV is going to go home. Another Marine being rallied out. What do we got here for Anwis? He's gonna have actually just 2 Marines, 3 Marines. So on the high ground, I think Anwes is actually in an okay position. If Pasildan walks up here, and it looks like he's actually just gonna go home with these Marines. Takes the watchtower with his SUV, goes home with his Marines. Just wants to, get good vision on his opponent. If either of them were going to be aggressive, it would definitely be Pasildan with that quicker debo into just more units. You don't have to wait just that little bit longer to keep producing units. Ergo, his temporary supply lead. Now mentality is actually up by about 3, so he's come back a little bit. Orbital's now done here, about halfway done for Pasildan, so it's going to be able to drop mules pretty quickly. That's really what the CCs are all about, man. You want to be able to drop those mules. So Anwes now taking the watchtower, rallying some more Marines up. He's up to 7 of his own to 4 of his opponents, but a quicker factory for Pasildan isn't really Anwes doesn't actually have a lead or anything in that way. He's just teching slower than his opponent, so he's getting those units out a little quicker. Ooh, wow, really quick third CC here from Pasildan, and I like this a lot. He's like, you know what, maybe, your economy's just a tiny bit better than mine. Well, you know what, I'm going to be a lot better than yours. So he's taking a bit of a risk here, but the thing is, he's building mules, or sorry, not mules, aliens, which are really good for map control versus bio in the early game. It gives you enough time to get your third up, and then if he decides to mech after this, which I believe is actually what he did before, he's going to be safe with that. He's also going to be going for some Banshees here, which is a great choice. Obviously, good pressure coming out with Banshees. This is actually a weakness that I've seen of Anwes. Maybe he doesn't scout the expansions enough. I think something he could work on. Oh, the Hellions taking out that Marine, but now, Anwes does know about these Hellions, so he knows, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be moving out quite yet, because I don't want to lose all my SUVs to, 3 Hellions. That'd be bad. And I also don't, he doesn't want to lose his Marines. Alright, so that's I'm not sure what's going to happen here. We're going to have to talk to an admin, see what is going on. I hope that's not it, man. That would be so sad. The game ends that way. I really, really want to go into a Game 7. Well, I mean, I guess going on to Game 7 would help here, but I really don't want to get there that way. So, it's not my choice, though. Maybe someone else gets to play. I don't know. It's going to be up to the admins here. Maybe we just regame. With that amount of lag, it wouldn't be completely completely ridiculous to regame like that. And there was no real advantage there. Neither player had taken the game, so it's obviously, I don't think it should be a mentality win. But then again, I mean, Pasildan just left, so without any confirmation as to what to do, it's kind of out of his hands at this point. So we're going to be coming back with at least a Game 7 at the worst, because this would mean we're tied at 3-3, so there's going to be an ace match. So at least we're going to come back with that. I'm hoping we'll come back in either regame Game 6 or something, just to see where we're standing. But we'll be back in a moment here. I'm going to mute my mic, throw some music on. Please enjoy. We'll be back soon.